Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of NoSkillCraft. I'm here underneath a secret building. Can't show you what's upstairs because it's not my build. This is one of Wino's builds that's going to be showing up here. Look, there's a staircase. I can show you the staircase to get down here. But there's a upcoming video where they're going to showcase what's upstairs. I'm just here to install a piston door and a keycard reader system. That's my job. So I'm going to be building a 3x3 vault style piston door, and then I'm going to come up with a keycard reader system that I'm hoping I can make work exactly the way they want. We'll get into that in a little bit, because there's some trickery I want to try to make work. We'll see if I can do it. See if I can make it work the way they want. I think this is, how many blocks am I here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little bit of finagling up on the top. I think we're okay. I think I need to take this roof down. Oh, that's the ground. Maybe I need to go down one more block. Oh, I can't go up there yet. Where's grass blocks? Let's see if I can place this from down below or if I have to do it afterwards. We'll call that good enough. We'll have to check and make sure the ground's not all messed up there. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this down one more block. One more block and push it out one more. So I'm going to be using Mumbo Jumbo's 3x3 piston door design for this, so I'll link that in the description. And I'm going to be building a fair bit of that off camera. I'll do some progress updates as I go, but since it's someone else's design, I won't go too crazy with the old updates. So let me get this started, and I'll be back momentarily. A little progress update here. I've got the first little bit of the door working here. This Mumbo Jumbo guy, he's pretty damn smart with how much circuitry he can compact in a tiny little spot. But this temporary lever here, if I flip it, you can see we get the double block extension here, and when I flip it down, it pulls it back in. So this is probably the most complicated part of this door, is getting that center block of the 3x3 actually in place and then back out of the way. The rest of it's all, fairly basic stuff. So I'm pleased with the progress here. It's coming along. So let me go ahead and get a little bit more of this done, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, another little progress update here. I've got the entire door built. So you can see now she's all closed up. And I flip this little lever here, and boom, opens up. Flip the lever, nice and closed. Flip the lever, opens up. Excellent. Okay, so this was a fun little start to the project, but now the actual hard part begins. What I need to do is kind of fill in some of this floor bits here. So this is where the floor is going to be. I'm just making it out of stone, so that way Wino is able to just know what she can and can't switch around easily. Basically, iron blocks and stone she can change, but the stone bricks, if she's going to change it, she just needs to make sure that she replaces any redstone-y bits that may be part of it. So I just want to kind of cover this up temporarily, so I see just kind of the shape that the room is going to more or less have. So, where's the lever at? Lever is there. Okay, good. So the next part of this is probably in this general area. I need to build a keycard reading system. So that's going to be the next little bit. So let me switch up some equipment here that I got inside of my inventory and start building this keycard reader system. Okay, so maybe we're not going to build the keycard reader on this side after all. Look at all the mobs down there. Look at them all. I'm just going to go ahead and close this side back up and pretend I didn't look down here. I didn't see no crazy amount of mobs. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Boop, boop. And I'm going to go clean out a little bit over on this side of it and put the keycard reader over here. So yeah, that's going to be much better. So I guess while I'm cleaning some of this out, I can give you some of the general principles of what I'm going to use for this keycard reader. It's going to basically be an item filter hopper that is going to, hopefully, what I want to do is make it double locked, so that way it requires both the extra item and the a button to get pushed, so that way it'll hold the key for as long as we are inside of the vault. And once it has the filter set up so it only will accept an item that is whatever you have as your key, and it'll give out a strong enough signal once it has that extra item in it, and you push a button, you'll get it back. It'll make more sense exactly what it is, but the whole principle of it is a dropper that is hooked up into an item filter. So I think this is probably enough space. Maybe I better clear back another couple blocks here just in case. Another couple blocks. Okay. I should probably move all these shulkers and my ender chest over here so they're not in my way. Drop an ender chest. Shulker. And shulker. Alright. So, I should have a dropper here. I'm going to start with a dropper facing this way. Not facing down. Oh god. I fell. I need to make it face. Give me a temporary block here. I need to make it face this way. Yes. Excellent. Alright, and then I need to put a hopper. Oh no. Running into it. So if I put an item in there, and then I give it a redstone signal. Oh god. Misclicking all over the place here. Boop. Yeah, we should see it go out and back in. Perfect. That's what we want. Now we need to build an item filter off of that. So let's put a block there. We need to bring a comparator off of it. So where's my stone bricks? So that way these are known as pieces of the thing. This needs to go down one. This needs to be a repeater. And then into a block. There. Right? Why is this not making sense? 1, 2, oh, I'm one block off. That's why it's not making sense. This is all one block off. Grab one of these. Grab this. So comparator 1, 2, 3. That's a repeater. This becomes the torch. That makes sense, right, everybody? Right? Repeater. I need to go and put a comparator here. And then just slather this whole bad boy down with redstone. I'm going to have to take another signal off from this direction here as well. Okay, so this should be the item filter all set up. So let me just grab some junk items here, like this. Why is that not? Oh, 'cause it locks the hopper below it. How am I gonna? Ooh, I need to wrap the item filter differently so it actually locks this hopper. Let me think about this for a second. I've never actually built one of these. I understand the premise behind it, but I never built one. I think it's just going to be a matter of moving the torch with the block, or the block with the torch over here, and having the repeater trigger it off. So let me take a little look-see at this. Okay, I got the item filter working here. It was just a matter of wrapping it around and putting the torch on a block over here. So that will lock the hopper, and then I just use a repeater when the when the strength actually gets down here, it fires a repeater, which I'm actually going to take another signal off to go down there to actually open the door when it's triggered. Excuse me. But before that, I need to do the double lock setup here because we want it to be locked until we push a button as well. So can I put another torch there? I can't just put another torch there. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? If I power a block that is touching the thing, it locks it as well, right? So let me just test this real quick here. If I go like this and then put a torch right there, and no, come on now. If I put a block here and put a torch on it, and then I stuff items into the item filter, it's going to keep holding it, right? One torch is off. I can't see, and maneuver around, drop down here. So that torch is off, but this torch is keeping the hopper locked, right? Yes. So if I take this torch out, they start flowing in. Okay, cool. So, no, actually, I probably just want to leave that torch right there. I can take this block out, just that way people know what's important and not. Stick a torch on that, and then if I put a button over on this wall somewhere, say here, don't have a button on me. Of course I don't have a button on me. That'd be too easy. Stick a button right on there, and then if I take a redstone signal out, I want to hit that. So give me stone bricks. Let's see. So I'm coming out of there. I'm going to go here, down, and around. So that should do it. So what do we got in there now? We've got just enough. So if I stick one more in there, and then I go around here, and I look in here, and I take all these out, and then I push this button, I get it back. Excellent. Okay. So this system is coming along nicely, and then there'd be like a wall here, so you wouldn't actually see any of this workings. Excellent. So the last thing I need to do is rig this system up to actually attach to the door, which should be pretty straightforward. Actually, let me leave. Oh, I didn't want to break that one. I wanted to break these ones. Gee, way to go, way to go. Button, put a button back on, button back on. And if we come around here and drop down here, now if I take a line off there down to here, where do I need to get to? I need to get to here. So I want to take these blocks out, and at this point I'll jump up. So if I take a redstone line right along here, that block can get broken because it doesn't need to be there. This should just be regular stone. Take out this temporary guy here and grab me some redstone dust and just slather that right along here. Probably gonna need a repeater, so let's just stick one in now. It's quite a long little journey for this redstone to go. Oh. Okay. I'm a little bit of an idiot, just a tiny bit. I need to bring this down here and then here. Regular stone. No, I'll put the repeater down here. That's a comparator. Definitely don't want a comparator. This one, this needs to be stone bricks. Dust, dust, dust. Dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, we're good. We are good. So let me get back up and around in here. And if I go in here and I go toss a piece of dirt in and then push the button, the door opens up, and then if I push this to get the card back, push this to get the card back. Why am I not getting the card back? Why is that still lit? What did I break? I broke something. Aha. This is finagling. Finagling. I don't want it to finagle. I need to make it finagle. How do I stop that? I know, I just do this. I just stick a repeater in there like that. There. Stick a repeater in there like that, and now if I push this button, the door shuts and I get my key card back. Okay, cool. So let me go, and next step is going to be to make up some temporary key cards and some actual filters for that filter in the back. And let me get that set up. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so if I take out all this granite and dirt, I put these filters in here, and I'm going to take 41 of these guys, which is the vault key with some random serial number on the end, so people can't just randomly copy it, you know. Gotta make it somewhat believable that that's an actual security system, since, you know, people could just bust blocks if they really wanted to. And I'll go ahead and stick these back in. Now, if I go here and I stick in one of these vault keys and I push the button, the door shall open and you can go in. There'll be a vault or something back here. I'm calling it a vault door, but I can't really tell you what's back here. It's just because this is the type of door it is. Has a keycard security system. Don't know what it's for. It's a big secret. Maybe it is just a vault. You'll never know. Well, you will know, just not yet. But push this button, we get it back, and then we go in here and take our key back. And of course, if we push this button when nothing's in there, of course nothing's gonna happen. We push this button when the door is closed, nothing's gonna happen. And if I stick in a random item, push this button, nothing happens. It just doesn't do anything. So it's actually got to be the vault key, and boom, door opens up. So excellent. This is a fully functioning vault door, courtesy of Mr. Mumbo Jumbo. And then I built a working keycard system that I'm very proud of. And there's a bunch of extra keys. I'm going to keep one of them just because, you know, I might need to get in there for maintenance access and whatnot. Even though I could just break blocks, but I'm going to keep a key. And then I give the rest to Wino, and she can do with what she wants with them. And of course she's going to decorate this area up the way that she sees fit. So excellent. I was gonna like go run around and fly around like I usually do for my outro, but now I can't because I can't go upstairs and give away spoilers. So I guess I'm gonna just stay down here and say I hope you enjoyed this episode, because it was fun building a project for someone else, and building this was quite interesting because I just did it all out of my brain. So if you liked it, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Lots of good stuff coming up. You know the usual drill. But that's it for me. I'm out of here.